Already got it. Already got it. Dead. 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 Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? So in today's video, I kind of wanted to go over my Spellblade class setup. I know a lot of you have been asking for a quest log. I will be putting that together, don't worry. But I'm going to go over my complete build today and basically the progression that I've made so far. So we had some huge changes in the build. This is what we're running right now. So I actually did end up getting the Imperial Seeker Imperial set. And I can tell you right now, this thing hits like a truck, especially once I get everything maxed out. We're going to be even that much more tanky and powerful. So the reason why I went with this set is because this build right here is pretty much universal for almost all the builds in the game, besides like tank and healer. Any DPS class pretty much could utilize this. So I could utilize this class with this setup right here with my crossbow dagger. I can use it for my greatsword dagger. It works really well with spear dagger. Pretty much anything dagger, it's gonna work really well. And bow dagger, it's gonna work really well. And how I got these, where the goblin event is going on right now, and these in the auction house have been just dropping like crazy. This used to be like 17k for the boots and then like 12k for the tunic. And right now, if I go to the auction house and go to the armor lithograph and look at the chest piece here, it's all the way down to 2,000 for the chest, or around 3k, 2,000, 3k. There's 59 for sale. And if I go to the boots are still kind of expensive, but they're steadily dropping. And you can get these from the goblin event, so be sure to do that. That's like one of my big tips for you guys. You can get a lot of good pieces from the goblin set. But pretty much this is what I have right now. These are my rune setup. And we're going to go over everything that I have so far. So I'm using the hit chance cloak. I am going to get this cloak maxed out here shortly, and I will be able to have even more ranged and magic evasion, and get all my gear pieces to 12. That's basically all I need. We are set. So I ended up switching off of the oh, I can't think of the set right now. I ended up switching off of the Transcendent set. Now this set is still pretty cheap. It is really good. If you built 4-piece Transcendent, it's still really good. The build that I have right now is endgame. So basically go back and watch my other video on my Spellblade class for the 4-piece Transcendent. But yeah, I'm just going to hover over these real quick so you guys can see what I have slotted, and you can copy those down if you want. And also my runes, what I'm running on my runes, you guys can see that. Okay, we're at 50 strength, 70 perception, 70 dex, 25 wisdom, 10 fortitude. These are the stats that I have. Again, this is going to go way up once I max everything out. Our magic hit chance is looking really, really good. And our melee critical is kind of low. Our heavy attack chance is looking pretty good. Also, magic 743 looking pretty good. Critical damage, all that. We are looking pretty solid right now. And then one thing I forgot to do is show you guys my masteries. So we'll go there. This is kind of what I'm running in my masteries right now. Also, I'm getting my masteries leveled up. Don't worry, we'll eventually get there. I'm about 3 weeks behind. Just been super busy with work. Those are my dagger masteries, and these are my staff masteries right now. So really cheap build, pretty much. I'm looking to be at 4,900 or 5,900, sorry, once I get everything all said and done, which will take me about a week or two, and we'll be up there. Also, skills. These are the skills that I'm using, and everybody wants to know the specialization. So these are the specializations for my staff, and then these are specializations for my daggers. All right, now we can go into the skill rotation and how everything works. So the biggest thing, this rotation is really, really simple. You pop lightning infusion, you go into your fireball, and then you hit them with Inferno Wave. And basically all you're going to be doing, oh, don't forget to pop your victorious energy. We didn't heavy attack there, but we're building fireball stacks, and then we get rid of those stacks with detonator bombardment, and then we go into our shadow strike, ankle strike, into our mad sword dance. They're going to be super weak. Hit them with that, thunderclouds bombing. If they're still not dead, we use this, our judgment lightning, and that usually finishes off the target. So that is that. That is pretty much the rotation, right? You got your frost smoke screen to get away if you need to, and with the Ebon it binds them in place and also does damage. So if there's a lot of people on me, I can just back up here, does damage, binds them, all that good stuff. So well, not does damage, but it allows you to get away and then binds them. So that's the setup for my small scale / arena setup. And then this is my build for large scale, my skills for large scale. And I'll go over the skills also for these. So this is what I'm using for large scales like GVG, Siege, all that stuff. This also works out for small scale if you have a party. Works really good. And then these are the skill specializations for my staff. These are the skill specializations for my dagger. Not too much in the dagger here. We're pretty much all staff skills. So yeah. Basically, what we do is we switch our frost smoke screen. I like using this to bind a bunch of people in an area. And guys, when you're playing staff dagger, make sure you use your victorious energy. This gives you, this is the biggest thing. I try to get used to hitting this all the time. You want this on cooldown all the time. It makes a big difference. So what I usually do is I hit my victorious energy, I put down my frost smoke screen, and then I go into my meteor, and then I go into my inferno wave, hit them twice with that, and then I go into my fireball, and then I go into my lightning, and then I finish them out with whatever else I have, basically. You also could start out with your icebound tomb if you want to. I find that when there are big groups of enemies, that my frost smoke screen works better to bind a bunch of them in place while I do my hellfire rain, and that just does a ton of damage, right? So there's just a lot of ways that you can play this. You can also do your icebound. Ignore that. You also do your Icebound into your Inferno Wave, into your Fireball, into your Inferno Wave, sorry, and then you can go Judgment Lightning. You can hit them with this lightning, Chain Lightning, and then you can hit them with Detonator Bombardment to consume those burning stacks. Yeah, this class is really good for AoE. It's not so good for single target. I'm actually going to be building out my Greatsword Dagger for my party and still use this for Siege because it just does so much AoE damage. It's really good at locking people in place. The problem is that I find with this class, like, how do I feel after playing it for a little bit? Your cooldowns are really long, which is really annoying. And once you like do your rotation, like once I do this rotation right here, pop Victorious Energy, pop this, pop my fire or my meteor, pop this, do this, and then go in Judgment Lightning, do this, I am on cooldown. I go pretty much invis and I'm kind of just waiting, right? Like there's nothing I can do. I don't have my big hitters up, like I have my fireball up, but like you'll find yourself like constantly like waiting to do damage, right? And now I really can't do anything. I combine them and now I'm kind of just sitting around waiting, right? So that's what I don't like about this class. I really do like Greatsword Dagger, and this class really works out with, or this build really works out with Greatsword Dagger. So I'm going to be giving that a try. Spellblade, really fun, but you're going to find yourself getting targeted a lot, and you're going to find yourself really having to worry about your positioning. This class has taught me a lot about positioning, setting up big AoEs, looking for like your chance to hit targets. A lot of targets, like most Spellblades, are going to be sitting at like a perch up here, and then they're going to do their combo away from everybody, and just nuke a bunch of people, you know, from far away, like an elevated spot. So Spellblade's really good if you're looking into playing this class. Once I get everything built out, I am going to be going for a triple evasion because you are super weak to melee on this class. Like everybody's going to be targeting you, just like Liberator. Everybody's going to be targeting you, and it just gets really annoying. So that's my build and that's my progression so far, guys. Let me know down in the comment section below. What do you guys think? As always, remember, stay blessed and stay humble, and I'll catch you in another video. Peace.